Hey everybody, here's my Kefka run. I decided to try a Zack run here. I initially thought I was gonna go ahead with Vincent, but it seems like this is possible. It took a little bit to figure out, and I still kind of clutch it at the end with Cait Reprieve. Um, a little messy, but at least I made it through. The clown is back. So yeah, for Zack here, I'm running an Ice Ice Thunder build, and most of the subs on the back end are magic subs. I believe I have Snowflake and Vincent 52 Ice sub on the back end. Cait, I'm mainly just using for the limit break that he has, and of course his Thunder hit. I'll mainly spam it. Sometimes I'll chance for haste, but I don't think I hit any haste this run other than his ult. I'm gonna heal back up here. Just make sure that M defense is up and you're healed back up for this. I think I have 3 M defense weapons going, maybe just 2. I think just 2, but stacked on Cait. He's gonna do a sigil right after this Heartless Angel, but I'm gonna try to spam and get the elemental resistances down while Cait and Zack handle the sigils. One more time with Aerith, and then I'll set everybody else up as well. A little close, but I needed the damage. Very close. Here, I spam to charge everybody before his first bar. I just want to jump for damage. Pretty tight this whole run. I'll get magic up for Zack just to boost Diva here. And then I pop only the summons because I'm about to get hit with about like M defense down 5 by Kefka. So you want to save Aerith's first limit break here. And here comes the first bar. It's gonna be Thunder. So I just spam Zenogre here. I think a part of my issue for a couple of these runs is just clearing too quickly. I don't even get the second stun. I think I just rush straight into the kill. Or his enraged phase. So I got the M defense debuff off with the cleanse limit break, and then I healed right back up and got M defense up. The DPS from Kefka isn't too bad on the Thunder phase. It's much worse on the Ice phase, to be honest. Now I'll pop the haste. I'm gonna make sure that Zack's exploit is back up. And I don't know exactly when this phase ends. You can try to listen for his laugh. I was having music playing in the background, so it was a little tough to hear. But I never reached it for Thunder. I'm gonna heal one more time. I'm gonna pop the overspeed and pop another ult. I'm trying to save Aerith's ult to the very, very end. I don't think I could have done the whole run without saving it. Making sure that every buff is on. If the Thunder Up does fall off, you can pop Cait again, but I chose to try to save it here. It actually timed out pretty well and never fell off, which was nice. And he's gonna rebuff, so I get all the defenses back up. He's gonna do another one of his Forsaken, which is the, I believe it's 12k HP damage. And then after this, he's gonna go straight into his Ice Bar. So I pop Overspeed, I believe. Yep, and just get right down to Ice down 3. I believe as soon as I see that bar, I summon. And then this half of the fight took me a lot to figure out. I think I'm just closing the fight too early. I don't even think I really deep reprieve at the end, but it ended up being what saved me. I'm not getting the stun at all on the second ice phase, and I think it's just because I'm rushing him down too quickly. You can probably try to take it slower if you're having difficulties in closing out the fight. So here I'm trying to heal, just make sure nobody gets too far down. I'm already regretting not having him defense up. But it's only 2 hits and then he'll go into Light of Judgment. And really because of Cait haste, I still have enough time to heal back up and then apply the M defense up with Kimura. It's a little closer than a couple of my other runs, but it's still fine here. I think the ice bar doesn't go too much further past this point too, so I might just be closing it out too late. I tried to rush the summon here, so I'll do a couple hits, even in defense stance, just to try to get Shiva back up. Of course, I'm healing as well, spamming Cait for his Thunder up. I think I'll even pop his overspeed here soon, just to charge up his limit break as fast as I can. Like I didn't do it just yet. And yeah, here again, I keep expecting to get the stun, but I never did see it. Ended up being just fine though. You'll see what ended up happening. Alright, I heal everybody back up. He's gonna start spamming and charge up his final hit. Here, thankfully, I still have Cait's reprieve, and it's kind of come so close at the end. I get the Thunder back. I choose not to use that just yet, I don't think. I do end up using it. I was trying to save it to use it with Zack, but I do end up needing to heal. I believe I pop it here soon. Maybe not just yet. There we go. So even if you have M defense fall off, it looks like it's not awful. I was just paying attention to Cait's reprieve falling off and making sure that I closed out the fight. I had a couple runs where Cait was the last one standing, so I knew I was already close. I just had to make sure that all these hits didn't make it on before this last hit. And without losing any buffs from Zack. The DPS race is still super close, at least for me. Maybe if you have reprieve, but you can go much further in the fight. I'm not quite sure. You can probably do all 3 together. See, I'm getting it really close here. Get this last hit with Zack. I don't even know if I really needed it. And then thankfully, you'll see here Cait survives. And I had a couple options. You can also delay his next hit once he starts charging up. I don't even think I needed that much time. I just needed to slam him twice. And there's Escalation 20. Took a little bit. Again, I think I only have 2 M defense subs, and I'll show every sub here in a second. I can't believe I tried to like show off Zack. I feel like it became a Cait run, especially since he clutches it out at the very end. Still probably one of my favorite fights in the whole game. I loved it when it first came out, and I was a little worried they would go too hard with it. But it's really still just a great fight. There's the new badge. Looks like I didn't care. Skips right through it. And yeah, here I'll just quickly go through every sub I had. Again, I was running a lot of magic subs on Zack. I think it's just a really specific kit for him. You can maybe go more heavy on the attack and it would be fine. I was just making sure more about like where his Thunder and Ice Pote were at. Same theme with Cait here. I even decided to go all the way up to 7 Thunder Pote for him. I had 3 or 4 runs where it was just him alone, and I just had HP on his back, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put more Thunder on here. Like I'm at, I believe, 8 Thunder and 6 Ice, and that's because of that Vincent gun. And I didn't use her outfit, I just used Baja. I did have a 3rd M defense weapon on her back end, but I switched it out for the attack all after not having the DPS. And then I chose to do Thunder up instead of Ice up. I just figured it was my highest DPS and I really needed to push it at the end. And then just to wrap up, I show here that, you know, everybody's maxed out. Cait, Zack, and Aerith. Nobody's really missing anything. Everybody's branded too. Got some crazy M defense brands on Aerith. Everybody like that. But yeah, like I said, this is probably one of my favorite fights. Really glad it didn't change too much. I might mess around with like 25. I doubt I could even push it, to be honest. But yeah, thank you so much for watching.